What's good, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Just Clark, and today this is kind of a different video. I'm just talking about this because obviously your boy is a user of this product, of this software, Clip Studio Paint, as you can tell from the title. Clip Studio Paint recently, as I'm recording this video, they have just posted this on Twitter about 2 hours ago. Actually less than 2 hours ago, talks about changes regarding the purchasing of Clip Studio Paint, and we're just going to address the main issue, or rather the main complaints of a lot of artists. And typical Twitter, the people on Twitter tend to get mad very easily, but at the same time, it's kind of understandable. But also at the same time, you want to be in the middle. You don't want to be reacting too emotionally. You kind of want to understand both sides. And, I'm reading both. I'm reading people's complaints, and I'm also reading what is actually going to happen with Clip Studio Paint as somebody who uses that as well. And people's main complaint is, I've said complaint so many times, their main complaint is that the reason why they bought Clip Studio is because it has this one-time purchase, which me, luckily, I'd bought this software already, so that's also another reason. Probably the number one alternative to Photoshop because of the whole Adobe subscription and stuff like that. So people were really, really mad at that. TLDR, Clip Studio Paint is going to shift into a subscription-based model, subscription-based software. And I know, like, some people, they can afford a lot. I don't know if a lot of artists, but people can afford that, but people are mad about the fact that because they have recommended Clip Studio Paint to other artists, especially beginner artists, I think it's going to be a lot harder for CSP. I mean, for those artists to want to go buy Clip Studio Paint because, they had built this product, they had built this service, this image of, oh, Clip Studio Paint is the best alternative for Photoshop because it's a one-time purchase subscription thing, and then you got the license, and then you're all happy and dandy. You can enjoy all the features that Clip Studio can do, unlike Adobe, which takes a lot of money. So that's the main issue at hand. Ooh, that's the main issue at hand right here. So obviously I'd feel kind of taken aback. I'm like, okay, so am I gonna have to start paying yearly or monthly? I read up on the news, the article they're talking about, and so far what I can tell is if you stay at around the 1.x versions, they said that you can use that forever if you have the license. And what they're going to plan is all the other versions 2 and above would require a subscription. So that's the main thing they're saying. So if you have a version 1.x, as long as it works on your device, that means that you can use it like forever. You don't have to pay anything, but you won't get updates. So I think the move here right now is to just don't update Clip Studio Paint. Just stay at version 1.x and all that kind of stuff, because I'm thinking, what if you go update it to 2.0 now and it's like, oh, all of a sudden, look at this, we have applied the update, now you gotta pay us yearly. So yeah, I think people are just mad because of a business move. So we don't know much. This is very, very recent news. I'm just uploading this kind of just to give my thoughts, and hopefully if other artists are considering Clip Studio Paint, you can have this. I'm doing my best to have a level-headed and equal approach, considering other artist situations, but at the same time, not acting emotionally and getting mad without knowing the full story. So I'm here trying to just hopefully clear things up. Not by clear things up, I mean like just make more sense of the situation. Not necessarily like, oh, there's nothing wrong with this, ooh, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, obviously it's gonna cause outrage because of the whole trust built with CSP and its users, including me. So I think that's really the main problem. Now, so far, there are really no problems with the version that I'm using with Clip Studio Paint. So far, I would say there's really nothing wrong with it. And I think the one problem would be if you decided to buy another PC or you decided to buy another laptop so you can work on bigger projects. What would happen to the licenses? Would you have no choice but to pay annually for a subscription model that they're going to apply, or will you be still be able to like use your license? A lot of that stuff, you just want to think more long term. Now they haven't decided on a price yet, so we can't really tell right now. Is this like a cash grab or taking advantage of the like increasing industry or market saturation? There's a lot of things that we don't know, but I just want to address the whole reaction and whole situation. And like I said, if we just scroll down here, if you have a license and you are at version 1 point whatever, it says here that you still can use that. Like, you don't need to upgrade, you don't need to pay anything, you can just stick with that. Hopefully they stick with that. They don't do some anime plot twist shit like, oh, never mind. Now you gotta pay us annually for 1.x as well because I don't know why. I don't know why they want that. Obviously, I don't know much about how the business runs, but it's I think the really the core issue here is just the fact that people are mad that they recommended Clip Studio Paint so much to a lot of other artists, but now it may take them aback because of the whole subscription model based thing. Yeah, if we look at using Clip Studio Paint beyond version 1.x, let's see what we got here. We got a renewable product, perpetual use of version 1.x, which means that you have no problems with that, but you will have no access to feature updates, which I mean, me personally right now, all of the features I think is enough. And I mean, I think that's just the number one thing, just new feature updates. So this is the one that people get mad at. So if you have 1.x and these are the versions right here, if you remain on the perpetual license, once version 3 gets released, they will discontinue official support of 1.x, and you won't have access to updates like we saw earlier. You'll need an update pass, some Fortnite level shit, which that's what people are mad about. That's what people are mad about. Okay, so you can reinstall version 1.x. They're gonna keep that available. Hopefully they stick with that because I have experience with other softwares that they just remove older versions. Newer versions aren't compatible with your device, so I don't know why they would do that. So yeah, that's the main issue that people have, the whole update pass, paying for all that. So I think we just gotta have to see what else is going to happen. My fellow artists, just keep yourself level-headed, and you know we can get mad and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not here to defend anyone. I'm just here to show both sides from a user standpoint, but also understanding the bigger picture, the whole situation. Things that we can just do here is stick with version 1. The three main illustration softwares that's used by a lot of artists is either Photoshop, Clip Studio Paint, and Paint Tool SAI. And Paint Tool SAI is like, I'm pretty sure Paint Tool SAI isn't like supported anymore. By supported, I mean there aren't really any updates with Paint Tool SAI, which I need to do more research about, so I'm not gonna talk too much about this video, but that's what I heard. Obviously, you gotta get used to new UI and interface and all that kind of stuff, but that's like a 2-3 day process in setting up brushes and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, all I'm gonna say is understand that at the end of the day, yeah, it is still business, but it does suck if you're gonna have to start spending more money. Because I think it's not even it's not so much about the subscription, but more of the trust in the image that Clip Studio has built up, and now it's Like it's almost like NTR, honestly. It's like NTR is cucking, well, maybe not cucking, but yeah, I think it's like cucking the other artists, especially other artists that are considering buying Clip Studio Paint. So yeah, I think just hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Look up other alternatives. Just gotta see what happens. Just understand the bigger picture. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, tell me what you think in the comments down below. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Yee. I honestly don't know how to feel about this. Yeah. E.